Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to the Team SQL United. Our team is working on a project to organize chess club membership. The proposed system is called membership system. The purpose of this system is to improve data managing and collecting since the old system, which was done manually, has a lot of problems such as integrity problem, duplicate data, update problem, and a lot more. The membership system replaced some of the manual process with an integrated, computerized system that will capture records, improve customer service, reduce operational costs, and increase customer satisfaction. The project is going to cost an estimated amount of 10,000 ringgit Malaysia for the company in the duration of 4 months. The project team is headed by the project manager, Mr. Abdullah Alwafi bin Muhammad Aminudin from IT Credit Sendirian Berhad, and the team members consist of one system analyst, one analyst programmer, and one database administrator. IT Credit has been in a system development project for the past 10 years. For the business transaction, we have the register membership, renew membership, register tournament, rankings, training attendance, register coach, and revoke membership. Next. This is the screen design. The first screen is the member registration screen. Next. The second is training screen. Next. The third is coach registration screen. Next. The fourth is register tournament screen. Next. And the document report design, we have the membership report and tournament report, training report, and coaching report.
Alright, so now I'll be explaining about our ER diagram. So we have 5 entities. So the first one is coach. Under coach, there's coach ID, which is the primary key. There's rank, name, address. In address, we have street, city, state, and zip code. And below address is telephone number and salary. So one coach can handle at least one or many training classes. So the next attribute is training class. The next entity is training class. Under training class, there's class ID, which is the primary key. There's fee, venue, and class time. Next entity is member. Under member, there's member ID, which is the primary key. There's rank, name, address. Under address, same, street, city, state, and zip code. And then there's telephone number and DOB, which is date of birth. So for members, one member can either not sign any registration or they can sign as many registration as they want. So under registration, there's transaction ID, which is the primary key, and date. And one registration can only join one tournament. And finally, tournament. Under tournament, there's tournament ID, which is the primary key, date, venue, and judge ID. So that's all from me, which is the ER diagram.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fikri bin Amir, and I will be showing the sample queries for our project. So firstly, open the SQL command line and connect to your user, and then we will load the table. Okay, so here you see the table is created and the rows are created. Okay, so firstly, from the basic queries, I will be choosing the number 2 and number 4. So in number 2, change coach ID with ID C6578, telephone number from this to this. Okay, so to see the change First, I will show the coach ID. Okay, so here, so from the question, we will be changing this number. So I'll copy this first. Okay, so the one row is updated. Okay, so here, as you see from this, it has changed to 012 to 23 to 321. Okay, now the fourth question is all training classes that is held at the hall. Okay, so here select all from training where the venue is hall. So here it shows the venue, hall, and all of its information. Okay, now I'll move on to the operational queries. For this, we choose number 3 and number 5. So for number 3, count the number of training classes and what is the minimum fee for a class. So first select and count the class ID. We put it as total and minimum fee as minimum. So here the total classes is 5 and the minimum fee for a class is 100 ringgit. Now for question number 5, list all member ID that register for tournament that held in MSC. Okay, so select member ID, registered, where the tour ID. So we first select the tour ID from tournament that uses venue MSC. So here are the member IDs. That's all from me.
Now we want to do a strategic query. So strategic query is basically a business question. Yeah. So in strategic query, I will choose number 2 first. List number of members that have class from 3 to 5. So the list by class ID in descending order. So we just copy and paste. So from here we see in the class how many members does it have. In one class, in example 134, you have 2 members and so on. Then I will choose number 5, list member ID and member name the S class with the coach with salary more than 50,000. So just copy paste. So this query will show to you who are the student that their coach have salary more than 50,000. Then we will go to user view. In user view, we will choose one of the example that we will create a view for top management. So we will create view top management like this. I will show it to you. Our name is Energies Bank. So we must drop the view top management first. Alright. Then copy it. Then you go. The view is created. So we want to see what the top management can see from the query is select all from top management. So top management can see in one class how many members there are. So basically if they want to add student or they want to know whether the class is empty or not, so they can view this thing. So that's all from us. Thank you. Assalamualaikum. Santai, santai. Berapa minit